I'm here with two very talented writers. My tits are swelling and my clit is secreting fluid. And I'm gonna shit all over the fucking floor. Matthew Chernov and David Rosiak. Did I say that right?
You did.
I'm good at pronouncing names because I have a weirdly spelled name myself. Anyways, they wrote Hard Ride to Hell, Shark Swarm, Ring of Death, Now You Know, and all these titles are available on Netflix or your local Blockbuster. So, I saw you on IMDb, and the movie was in pre-production. Air Pressure. Tell me a little bit about that.
Air Pressure is coming out, or it's going into pre-production right now. It's a hijack movie. It's
Stealing the plane?
Yeah. It's
you ever steal a plane, Lucy?
Yes, I stole.
What did you do to the pilot?
I put it in my butt.
Oh, good girl.
That's the plot of the movie, actually.
Oops. Jinx, personal jinx.
But yeah, it's going into pre right now. Pretty young, talented director named Douglas Elford Argent. He's a Brit.
British.
We won't hold
stiff upper lip. and maybe not so stiff nether regions.
There you go.
There's a good screwdriver murder in it.
Yeah. Even though it's kind of a thriller, we
like thrills.
We keep up the killing overall.
You like killing and thrills, Lucy? What's thrilling to you?
I like to make my stuffed animals rape each other and make them go.
You raped this one? Have this
like that?
Has she been raped?
You like to eat that donkey pussy with your horse tongue?
Oh. What's your take on torture porn in the current state of horror? And do you think it's all a throwback to the 70s shit? And will it ever fucking end?
And will it be on an airplane?
Yeah, well, we wrote Hard Ride to Hell trying to capture that 70s style. We were trying to go for a grindhouse feel. It's motorcyclists, it's Satanists, it's human sacrifice.
Satanic cannibal bikers.
Aleister Crowley shows up as one of the heroes, so it's it's a
good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good movie for the whole family.
Torture.
So I'll bring the kids.
Exactly. Torture porn is it's got its place. Obviously,
we need it.
Yeah,
it serves the purpose.
We all like
fits in a nice little niche very tightly.
Yeah, blood and gore has its place, and I love it.
Love it. Blood, guts, and rock and roll and
niches and witches
fucking
and bitches.
bloody pussies and anal rape.
I like to shit on my hair.
I don't shit on my hair. You
so
stink.
My farts
stink nasty. You stink nasty. You stink nasty. Let's talk a little bit about Hard Ride to Hell. Okay. Evil priests, mutant birth babies. It has Miguel Ferrer from Twin Peaks, Catherine Isabel, and is just a raw, sick, greasy, fun horror movie. And were you happy with the movie? And tell me your experience of working on the script.
Totally happy with it.
Happy, content. No bones to pick.
99%.
Congratulations. That never happens.
Yeah, we wrote it 6 years ago now, and we sold it and never saw anything happen with it.
2004.
Yeah, it never got made. And earlier this year, I was bored and I was on Google and I was like, well, Hard Ride to Hell was a really good fucking title. I wonder if anyone else ever did that. So I looked it up.
And they made it?
They had made it.
And we liked it.
They never told us that they made it, and we just found out we had a
But you got paid.
We got paid.
So you didn't care, but you kind of were curious what happened with it.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we had a credit on it, and it turned out good, and it turned out great, actually. So
there you go. Sometimes shit works out in the Hollywood Hills.
Indeed.
Little producers with their coked out 16-year-old girlfriends can happen to you too.
Yeah, turds.
Just scoop them up at the mall at Forever 21. They're cute. And they have, I don't know, their clothes are going to rip. Forever 21, I used to work for them, and their clothes are shoddily made. So if you pick a chick up in Forever 21, maybe when she bends over to get out of the car, her skirt will fall off. So what horror films do you like to see, and why are women just scream and snatch candy? Only a few horror movies have strong female characters.
Start off with what you like to see, man.
I guess the stuff that I would like to see is I like old black and white horror movies, the old Frankenstein movies.
I have a Nosferatu tattooed on my leg.
Oh, I love Nosferatu.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Here it is. You can sort of see it.
Awesome.
A full profile, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it fixed tomorrow. My guy tattoos me.
I come from the school of 70s exploitation.
Oh, yes, sexploitation, blaxploitation, everything to exploit the children, exploit everyone, exploitation, sex and violence.
Nunsploitation.
Nunsploitation, dogsploitation, immigrant exploitation,
dwarf-sploitation,
amputee-sploitation.
Absolutely, we can just go on and on.
Deformed noses, cleft palate exploitation.
Nice, that's, yeah.
Cleft palate, save those children, donate to the Doctors Without Borders so those kids can have a normal face. You should do it. I sponsor a child in Africa. His name is Kim Boom Boom Wale. If I can do it, I'm fucking horrible, depraved, conscienceless person. If I can sponsor a kid, so can you.
You had the title first.
No, the title came later.
The title actually did come later. We wanted to do a sort of a modern day homage to Race with the Devil.
Nice.
You know, Lipstick Lucy here cut off her dick with a potato peeler.
Really?
You have anything to say, Lucy?
It was a potato peeler.
But yeah, the title came later.
So you're writing it. You're writing it, and then
Middle of the night.
I'm gonna call it.
Middle of the night. We had been discussing the title for months, trying to figure out what we're gonna call it. Middle of the night, it just hit me, and I called him up, going, "It's called fucking Hard Ride to Hell."
That title was amazing.
Perfect. Yeah, it sold it right there.
It's time for you to plug your shit.
I have something coming up. I just wrote a film for director Mike Mendez. The guy he did The Convent, Grave Dancers.
Good stuff.
It's a movie called Overkill, and basically it's sort of like Battle Royale with serial killers. It's the single bloodiest, most violent thing I've ever written in my life.
Lovely.
Yeah, there are 20 kills in the first 20 pages.
Fucking tastic.
So yeah,
That's one per page.
And then, do you think that independent horror will survive, or do you think there should be a movement to try to help?
I think it's surviving.
Thriving or surviving?
I think it's
how
a
much
mix of
IV
both.
fluids are they receiving?
There's a place for it. I mean, obviously it's moved direct to video, and VOD. You're not going to see a lot of this stuff theatrically, but if
you might.
Yeah, if you know where to look, and if you support independent horror, you can kind of bring it back into I guess, quote unquote, the mainstream.
And foreign horror is doing really well now too.
Yes, foreign horror. I've noticed that a lot of the foreign films are doing really well in the festivals.
The Horde was
Foreigners.
really
I'm from Siberia. I'm a Russian-German Jew. The Nazis hate the communists and the Nazis hate the Jews, and the Jews don't like Germans or Russians too much because they're the chosen people, so I'm all fucked up.
I fucked a pumpkin on third night.
Oh, honey. Pumpkin fucker.
I thought you cut your dick off with a potato peeler.
This was a long time.
Oh.
I was like 3.
Okay. Flashback.
And thank you, gentlemen, for being here. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.